Hi, welcome to me, Paul Fay at Fast Action Card Sports Desk here in Cyprus. I'm really excited to be bringing you today the new version of Boardgame Assistant from Pocket Pennant Run. And what better way to get started than with a game of History Maker Baseball? And the matchup we've got for you today is the Braves all-time set, not the Kurt Berglund one. This is the franchise set from the original from play because I'm partway through a project, and it's the Braves at the Phillies. And the two pitchers we've got on the mound are Steve Carlton and the professor, the original professor, Greg Maddox. So we've got a fantastic matchup for you there. I'm going to be showcasing during it some of the new points of Boardgame Assistant, and I'll just show you. This is a beta version. If you're using it, yours will say beta 1. I've already carried on testing. We've got new versions coming out all the time that Craig gives to me, and you'll have this will say beta 1 at the top, Betty beta 1. If you are happy with the previous version, that's Jasper, you can still carry on running that, and you will just install it on your C drive as a separate name. So you can see I've got 3 at the moment. I've got Pennant Run, which is the original Jasper, that's the stable version. We've got the Betty Sandbox, which is where I do testing, and we've got the Betty Live in here. And you'll see if I click in this one, you've got beta 1 and beta 2. You'll be using beta 1, I'm onto beta 2. And if you want to transfer across any custom teams from your old versions, let's go to Betty Sandbox, see if I've left any in there. I haven't done it in that one, just bear with me. If you want to transfer across, let me just see if there's any in Pennant Run. If you go into your database files, if you've got any custom players, teams, or you're doing a season replay, those 3 bottom database files, PR players, PR teams, and season replay, you need to highlight those, right click and copy, and then you need to go back into your new version of Betty and go into the databases and right click and replace these 3. If it doesn't come up with do you want to replace, then you know you've done it wrong, but that's the 3. And the same thing with I'll go into the artwork here. If you go into the old version, you go into your custom logos. I've got quite a few custom logos created. If you highlight them all and copy, and then go back into the artwork on the new one and paste them in there. The same with custom meeples. If you're using all-time greats teams, you can copy your custom meeples from your favorite colors. There's instructions in all of these files how to use and how to create these files. So it'll tell you. Sorry, don't know why that's all come up. Sorry about that. Ignore all those. But it'll tell you in each of them, the files I've already got open. It'll tell you how to actually, there it is, to name them and what exactly what you need to get them working. And what else do we think? Same with custom logos. And I've shown you logos. Oh, I know. If there's any custom players you've produced in here, and it'll tell you again how to produce custom players. I haven't produced any players yet. It says logos there, but it means players. And it tells you what they need to be and what size for them to appear in the as their picks in the players folder. Remember, when you download this latest version, the players folder will be separate, a separate zip because it's so large. And some people have told us they don't want the picks, but it will come with players 2 and the Japanese players NLB. Players 2 is mostly dead ball era, but the players is the main players file. You need to download that and unzip it into the artwork folder for it all to work. If any of you have any troubles at all, just message me and I'll talk you through it. But for today, we're going to be playing an exciting game from my all-time greats project. And as you can see over here in the Profits division, we've got the Braves at the Phillies. And they're the 2 top teams in the division, although they both suffered a loss. Phillies lost last time to the Cubs here, 3-0, and the Braves suffered a home loss to the Astros. Important for the Phillies to possibly sweep this series if they can, to draw closer to the Braves, and also put some distance between themselves and the chasers, because the Dodgers and the Cubs both have a chance of getting into second, and indeed the Astros. It's very close, and there's just 4 games left. And the Dodgers play the Astros next week. And if you look at the standings, every team gets performance points, and there it is. Braves on top, Diamondbacks done appallingly, and in Sears division, it's the Yankees top, almost unbeatable, I would think. And the top 3 teams, the top 2nd and 3rd in each division, will play off in a 1-game wild card, winner takes all, and they will play in a best of 5 for the championship of that division, and the same in throughout all of my projects. The all-time greats teams cannot qualify to go to Denver in the all-time universe playoffs in December. The winners of that will go to PlayCon. Last year it was 1974 Boston Minutemen. So stay tuned for that. But for now, let's get playing quickly. All you do at this stage, quick play a game between any saved or database teams. You can use complete touchscreen now. If you don't enter a game ID, a default one will be completed. So we're going to go to custom and fictional teams. I'm going to scroll down, and we've got the Braves, 2025 Braves, and all-time greats, and the 2025 all-time greats Phillies. There they are. Add teams. ID has been left empty. Do you want me to create one for you? Yes. Add teams. Do you want pitchers to hit? Yes. And the Braves pitcher, as we saw, is Maddox. And Steve Carlton on the mound. And we've got lineups. No DH. I think it's DH. Let me just check. Smith, Matthews, Lopez, McGriff, Murphy, Aaron, Menke, and Giles. Obviously, it's difficult who to leave out in these all-time greats when you've got people like Tom Glaffin and John Smoltz in the bullpen offering some long relief, and Jim Bunning for the Phillies. Then you know you've got an abundance of riches, an embarrassment of riches. Okay, so now all you do, we don't want to alter the lineups. We're going to play game day, and that will pop up. And we're going to choose History Maker Baseball because we're going to use the dice. It's already set to pitching advanced, batting normal. I'll show you what that means in a minute. And the game length is set to maximum 2 extra innings. I'll show you. You go to, let me just maximize this for you. You go to options, settings, and you can choose, I want normal fielding because we're not playing pocket pennant run. Don't want the lines on the field, but I do want pitchers warming. Got to warm for 3 in mine, and extra innings, we play a maximum of 2 extra innings. So I've already chosen those settings. All that's left to do now is tell you, I've already done game day, and both teams lost, and both teams are stormy and semi-dissonant. And the hot batter for the Braves is Eddie Matthews, but he's also got an issue. He's unhappy for this game. So he'll be hot on the blue chart right now, but he'll be unhappy if they go to dissonant, the harmony chart. And not sure how that works actually, but I've never had that before. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, or if I come to it. And Lonnie Smith is the cold batter. For the Phillies, we've got Mike Schmidt, who is hot until further notice. And the other hot batter for today is Larry Bauer. Had 2 hits in the last game. And Mike Lieberthal is cold as ice. Before we get playing, we need to put those hot batters in. So we've got Eddie Matthews is hot and Larry Bauer. And Boost Plus is the equivalent of a hot batter. If you boost normal, that's if you're playing pocket pennant run. There's criteria. If they don't get a hit in 3 at-bats, they'll lose it. But pocket pennant run, for History Maker Baseball, obviously we want Boost Plus because they'll keep it for the game. And we will be using full strategy cards, by the way. And the cold batters are, I don't know what I've put, sorry, just cold batters are Smith and Lieberthal, and there's Slump Plus. Just noticed I've got someone else with an issue. Lonnie Smith, let me just see what his issue is. Sorry, McGriff. McGriff's also unhappy TFN. I did take him into account when I was doing the... so they've got 2 unhappy players. Dissent in the Braves locker room. So without further ado, let's get this game started. I'll bring the camera up for you. Hopefully that looks okay to you. We can still see the players' picks. Let's see, I think that's better. Okay, and we've already got neutral and small, so neutral and semi-small. I've missed the L out on Citizens Bank Park. Let's see if I can edit that. No, I'd have to get my keyboard connected. I won't bother for this game, but I have got my score sheet. That's my playbook here, results, and I'm using the small one so it's easier for the camera. And all that's left to say is play ball. Steve Carlton won 27 games in 1972, which is where his card's from, and lost 10, 197. I might as well give you. He's the last senior circuit pitcher to win 25 or more games, as well as the last pitcher from any team to throw more than 300 innings in a season. That'll never be done again. Play ball. 3, 4, 6. Is he eager? He isn't, and that's a walk. Lonnie Smith gets a straight off with a walk. Brings up Eddie Matthews. He's semi-active, so they're going to get on the wheel straight away here. So we're going for a, let's have a look at the catcher. We've got to roll the decider die first. Otherwise he can't attempt. Let's see, the catcher is Michael Lieberthal and he's gold. So he's only safe 1 to 3. Difficult to 1 to 3. I'm going to withdraw that. Not going to go with it. Not going to use a strategy card. So man on first. Just noticed the Braves meeple by default because I was messing about creating one. Has appeared there. Anyway, we'll leave it for now. If you want to see the Phillies meeples, there they are in their uniform. For commentary purposes, I'll leave the names on the field. Okay, Carlton to Matthews, 2-3-4. Runners on base, plate drama, and it's 14 the result. Is he a control pitcher? He is. Called for a strike, so we're going to an umpire check. With man on first. Roll the die again. 14 it was again. Lenient umpire at home. Yep. Ball 4. Take your base. So Carlton in a bit of a jam early here. Nobody out. With Harvey Lopez coming up, who hit 43 homers this season. 1-1-4. So we look 1-1-4. Is he fresh? He is fresh. It's a 1. So that's a 6-4-3 double play. Run advance, double play advance. 6-4-3. So they get the double play. Wonder why he's not showing up. It's probably because of my created meeple. There he is. Smith, he's not quite in the right place. So Lonnie Smith on third. Okay, with Fred McGriff, the cleanup batter. 1-3-4. Is he a gold catcher? Lieberthal is gold. Struck him out, unless he's a good eye. He isn't. So Carlton does what lefty does. He pitches around that jam, and the Braves are left scoreless. Up comes Richie Ashburn. Batted .350 on this season. 3-4-5. Is he an iron catcher? Harvey Lopez. No. Is he a good eye? Semi-good eye. He gets the decider. It's another umpire check. Base is empty, and it's 16. Is he a strict umpire at home? No. Ball 4. So, Roger Landecker's operator with a very small strike zone here. More like an American League strike zone. Okay, man on first. He's semi-active. Let's have a look at the picture. Harvey Lopez. He's not gold. So, we are going to try and steal here. So he's going to roll, and he needs the decider first, and then we'll use the black die for the steal. He gets the decider, and he's 6. He's nailed at second. So he's caught stealing. Ashburn's out. So Chuck Klein's still at the plate. 1-3-5. Unusual result. We're getting them all today. Three. It's an unusual result, and that is memorable plays in the field, and it's 35. Is the second baseman iron? No, he's gold. Pops out to second. P4. Okay, 2 away. Ryan Howard coming to the plate. 4-6-6. Anybody watching this, seeing history maker baseball for the first time, you need to get it. Is he control? He is, and that's the dreaded 4-6-6. If you're a control pitcher, and the bad news for Maddox is he's double control, which means runners advance 2, so Schmidt comes up And luckily for the Braves, Howard is stoic, so he'll only be able to advance the 2 bases, as he can't go for the extra base. He won't be coming home. He's got no wheels. Michael Lieberthal, the cold batter, with 2 away. Maddox trying to pitch to the corners here. 3-3-5. Is he wild? Certainly not. Is he a sad sack? No. Base hit, stroked into right field by Lieberthal. He might have been cold before this game, but no longer. And runners advance to, let me just have a look who's on first. That's Schmidt. He's going to try the extra base. And to try the extra base, bear with me, get my, he's normal, he'll safe on 1-4. So here comes the roll, we're looking at the black die, remember, 1-4, he's safe. And he's safe. So, runner advance 2. And Schmidt advances to home on the throw. So 2-zip to the Phillies. I'm just going to save this because I'm still testing bases for Craig. Lazinski coming up. We've had an exciting first inning, 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? Here's a slugger. This is back. Gone! Dale Murphy can only turn around and watch this sail out into the crowd, and he might be the professor, but he's suffering from these Phillies hitters today. It's 4-zip in the first inning. And we never expected to see this. We've got activity in the pen already. And it's Glavin who's going to be warming up. So you click and he'll go into the and start warming up in the pad at the top there. I'll tell you how many batters he's warm for. When it goes green, you'll know he's ready. He can't go to more than 6, otherwise you can't bring him in. You can still sit him down. If it goes to 10 in my rules, that's it. He can't come into this game. Okay, Juan Samuel. 5-5-5. Is he ace or star? He is. Samuel got hold of that. That was very deep. Hammering Hank backs up to the wall and pulls it in. So we go to the top of second. Already got 4 hits, the Phillies. This is what they need. Carlton, and you can have a look at the bullpen. It'll tell you who's warming. You can warm him in there. I won't show you now, it's behind this. But you can also warm while your own team's batting. Okay, 2-3-4. Runners on base, no. Hot batter, no. Pops out to third base. P5. Hank Aaron. 2-4-6. Is he control? He is control. Ground out to the pitcher. 1-3. Dennis Menke, 283 hitter. The righty. Hero and slugger. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? He's a semi-ace. Doesn't get the die. Is he a whiffer or cold? No. Infield drama. 46 result. Is the shortstop gold? is semi-gold. Doesn't get the die. Safe at first on error. Larry Bower makes a rare error there. Marcus Giles, number 8 batter. 4-6-6. 4-6-6. Is he control? Oh, that's the save again. The dreaded 4-6-6. Wow. Single to left field. Run advances 2. Menke's a semi-stoic. We'll roll to see if he's stoic because oh, we haven't used the die, have we? No. So he is stoic, so he can't advance. So it's a base hit. Runner advances 2. But that brings up the pitcher. Maddox. If you create these now, you will get the pitcher's batting data. Because I created this in the old version, there's no historical data for pitchers. I will at some stage recreate them. It only takes 5 minutes. Okay, Maddox comes up to bat. Here's a sad sack scrapper, eager and whiffer. 2-3-6. Is he a double control or dynamic? Is the pitcher batting? He is indeed. Struck him out. And again, Carlton pitches around. He's pitched around 2 difficult situations. We'll see how it goes here for Maddox. 1-3-5. Unusual result, and it's a memorable play in the field again. 1-3-5. It's 16 the result. 16. Shortstop gold. Menke is not gold. It's a base hit. Base hit to Bauer. I'm going to try for a bunt here. Going to try for a bunt. We'll go with the. Sorry about this. You just have to bear with me a second. Play. History maker baseball. Help notes. I forgot to get this ready. Bunt chart advanced. Okay, so we're going to lay down a bunt and then we'll go to the bunt chart. Here's the bunt. 1-1-5. Pretend I'm not an amateur at the moment. Pretend you haven't seen any of this. 1-1-5. Is he a gold first baseman? Is he gold first baseman? No. Is he a slugger or home run king? No. Then it's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice bunt. So out. And it was 5, the lead die, so it's sacrifice bunt 5-3. Run out on second now. Okay, Richie Ashburn back to the top of the order. Second time round it. 1-6-6. Is he workman or gilded? No. Is he a whiffer? No. Ground out to third base. And it's a experience check. It's just neutral Klein, and obviously he's icon. So we'll go to the experience chart. Roll 55, full count batter steps out of box. Timeout, play resumes. Roll decide or die for base on balls or strikeout. It's a base on balls. Okay, that's going to do it for Maddox short outing today. Glavin comes up. Can't afford to get any more runs behind the Braves here. Glavin comes up with Ryan Howard. So we go to the bullpen. Glavin. And he'll be ace and a half for this. But there's 2 out anyway, so that won't make any difference. So it'll be full ace anyway. 2, 3, 5. Is he wild? No. Is he eager? No. Ground out to second, unless he's patient. He's semi-patient, doesn't get the dot. So the out is, doesn't make any difference. It's 4-3. Okay. So they escape without any further damage, the Braves. Something happening in every at bat here. 4-5-5. Is he flash? He is flash. Struck him out. Unless he's a good eye, he isn't a good eye. That's Lonnie Smith. Struck him out. So the cold batter strikes out. Up comes Eddie Matthews. 1-1-6. Is he fresh? He is fresh. Struck him out. 4th K for Carlton. 1-4-4. Is he flash? He is flash. Struck him out. But it's an umpire glasses check. 1-4-4. Is he questionable or lenient? He is. And Carlton's furious because that's the 3rd doubtful walk that is called. Carlton's got the gleam in his eye. He believes that was a strike, and so does most of the crowd. Well, all of the crowd. Okay, Fred McGriff, the cleanup batter. 1-6-6. Is he workman or gilded? No. Is he a whiffer? No. Ground out to 3rd base. 5-3. Experience check. Okay, so we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Mike Schmidt up. His icon, it's icon against neutral. And here's the experience check 44. Oh, wow. It's exactly the same. Umpire calls timeout. Play resumes. Take your base. Take your base, young man. There's a plethora of walks in this game. Okay. Michael Lieberthal singled last time up. 1-1-3. Is he ace or dynamic? He is ace, semi-ace. He got the dot, and it's 1. So it's 3-6-3 double play. 2 away. These for you. Greg Lazinski. 2-3-6. Is he double controller dynamic? No. Is it the pitcher batting? That's another walk. Wow. Let's look at the score sheet. 4 walks given up by the Braves. And 3 walks given up by the Phillies. Okay, Juan Samuel. Flied out to right last time up. 136. Is he ace? He's semi-ace. He gets the dot. Struck him out. And that'll do it for the Phillies. Okay, top of 7. Running out of time here. The Braves, they need to do something. Hammering Hank coming up. Batted 3-2-7 this season. 3-5-6. Is he the same? No. Is he a utility or sad sack? No, and that's a base hit. Hit down the first base line there. Bloop single into right field. Doesn't care. Let's have a look who's on the bench. Menke's a hero and slugger. We're going to bring on Andre Galarraga to pinch hit here. A lot of depth on the bench. Galarraga. Okay. It's 4-zip. 3-3-4. Is he ace or star? He is semi-ace. Gets the decider. Pops out to first. 1 away. Marcus Giles, go with him. 3-5-6. Are they the same? No. Is he a utility or sad sack? No. Base hit, runners advance 2. They have no more trying to advance, so they can't do anything about that. Now Wagner will come in and he'll drop in mine. He'll come in and he'll lose. He'll become semi-ace. Whatever the top category is, he'll lose half a category because he won't be warmed sufficiently. Wagner. So going to pinch hit for Glavin here. I should have got someone up earlier. Who can we bring on here? Just have a look who's righty. We've got Joe Torre. We've got. I think we might go with Torre because he's a righty and he's. But we've got Ronald Acuna. We'll go with Ronald Acuna. I think he's a semi-hero, semi-hero, semi-champion, a slugger, and semi-home run king. So let's bring him on off the bench. Glavin and Acuna. There he is. Okay, so we've got Rose at first and third, one away, infield back. Carlton, going to walk to mound here with Carlton. Going to give him flash, so he'll be double flash for this batter only. 5-5-6. Is he ace? He's semi-ace. I should have given him ace. He would have lined out to third. As it is, he doesn't get it. Is he a sad sack? No. That's a double with a Sigma result. There's no Sigma. And so both runners score. Great pinch hit from Acuna there. Manager's a genius. Manager, by the way, is Charlie Manuel for the Phillies. Not long to go in this game now. Braves have halved the deficit with one hit, and that'll bring action in the Phillies pen. Turk Farrell is up, the righty, and also looks like Tug McGraw's up. So there they are, warming up. Man on second, tying run at the plate. 1-1-5. Is he fresh? He's not fresh, didn't get the decider. Is he a home run king or a sad sack? No. Double to left field. And another run crosses the plate. Whoa. He's nearly on his knees here. Carlton now. That's 3 runs for the Braves, top of 7, with Eddie Matthews coming up. And he represents now the go-ahead run. Carlton going to walk to mound again. This time going to give him ace. 3-3-6. Is he ace or dynamic? He is. Oh, that was lucky because he wouldn't have got the decider. He's full ace. Actually, he's ace and a half. So for the first batter, he flies out to centre field. He's not double ace, so we can't do anything about that. He's ace. Flies out to centre field, and it's experience check. Experience check coming up. Gonna roll 45. Is he a prospect batter? No. Hard to field, infield grounder, batter out at first base. Wow. 3 runs there across the plate. And Acuna, we've got a couple of pinch hitters. Galarraga, let me just have a look where Acuna plays. He's in right field, so we need a shortstop. Rafael Furcal, batter. Let me bring him in. For Galarraga. Okay, and a semi-gold fielder. And for the pitcher, we will bring in, there's only Wagner warming up. Wagner, it's 2 for me. Okay, so Wagner comes up, and he's only semi-ace. So, sorry, not Yeah, for History Maker Baseball, I lose the top one. If you're playing pocket pen and run, they lose control. So he's semi-ace Wagner now. I must remember that. Okay, Wagner to Ashburn. Hope you've enjoyed this game. What a great set it is. I mean, I love Kurt's set as well. Both great in their different ways. Richie Ashburn, 334, ace or star. Here's pop is both ace and star. Pop out to first base. One away. Chuck Klein. 1-1-2. Is he flash? He's double flash unless he's a good eye. He didn't get the decider, and neither did the next batter. So struck him out. And the next batter also struck him out. Okay, so we're going to bring on just let me check the score sheet. I must have forgotten to enter Acuna. Getting too excited. I'm playing on the table anyway. I'm only scoring in there. I'll correct it on my score sheet later because I export to Excel. I'll correct it on there. Okay, rookie error. I played about 600 games of History Maker Baseball. Okay, so we're going to go to the pen and we're going to bring in, let's have a look at the lineup. McGriff, left, right. We'll go to the pen and we'll bring in McGraw to face McGriff anyway. Carlton's done. Let's have a look at his score sheet, his line score. 7 innings, 30 batters, 7 hits, no homers, 3 earned runs, 6 Ks, and 3 walks. And there were 3 doubtful walks. So a good evening's work for lefty there. Okay. Okay, so we've got suddenly a 1-run game. We've got suddenly a 1-run game here. Just move that. You can see part of my computer. When I get excited, I knock the camera. Okay, McGriff. McGraw to McGriff. 1-2-6. Is he fresh? He is indeed. Hits the ball hard, McGriff, but he lines out 1-2-6. Lines out to second. L4. Dale Murphy. We go with McGraw here. 4-5-6. Is he patient? Did get the dot. Fly out to centre field. F8. Okay, so Farrell's warmed up. We're going to bring Farrell on and we're going to warm up Ron Reed. Okay. Farrell the righty to Hammering Hank. 1-1-2. Is he flash? He's semi-flash, doesn't got the dot. Is he a sad sack? He's certainly not a sad sack. Check with scorer. So, scorer result is a 4. That's an error. Charge to shortstop. So that's the second error by Larry Bower. This time it could be costly. He's a switch hitter, fair count. So he'll be batting from the left side of the plate, but he won't get to the opportunity here because Chipper Jones is making his way from the bench. Jones is on the way in. Okay. Farrell gonna walk to mound. This will be their 5th. Gonna give him ace with the go-ahead run at the plate here. 2-4-6. Is he control? He's double control. Ground out to pitcher. That'll do it. Okay. So Chipper Jones came in for the shortstop. Let's see where he plays. No, I forgot another shortstop on the bench. I think we'll have to move Menke to short. Menke is... sorry, not Menke, he's gone. Who else? Where can Jones play? Third base. Matthews, he can only play third base. No other shortstop. See a Menke. Fair call. No other shortstop, so we're going to have to put Jones at shortstop. And remember that he'll be iron. Okay, let's just check he's gone there. Shortstop, yep, Jones. If that doesn't come back as costly. Schmidt coming to the bat. Wagner still working. 1-2-2. 1-2-2. Is he a workman? No. Is he a champ or whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer. He gets the dot. That's a nubbed infield single. Beats it out. Schmidt. Lieberthal. Singled, then ground into a double play, and then out at first. One away here. Not going to use a final strategy yet. 5-5-6. Is he ace? He is ace. Lined out to third base. Greg Lazinski. 1-3-5. Unusual result. And it's balks and bogeys. And it's 14. Foul tip. Gold capture hangs on for third strike. Others let it drop. Harvey Lopez. No. Lets it drop. 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? No. Is he a champion or patient? No. Infield drama. 22. Is the pitcher gold? No. Ball fumbled. Batter safe at first on error. And we're going to experience check. And now they will use the red coaching tip to make Samuel a icon. 24. Is he an icon batter? He is. Delivers just inside the baseline. Base hit, but runners only advance one base. And Schmidt is, just neutral. Only be active if he could advance. Okay. So they'll be going to the pen here. One away. Lefty. Dick Allen. Dick Allen's coming on to pinch hit. For Bauer. Bauer will be hoping that they get home with this win, as he's made 2 errors today. It's not like him. Okay, here he comes. Bases loaded. Let's just straighten this up for you so you can see the runners. Okay, Dick Allen. Here's the pitch. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to get him out of this. I'd just like to get my chart ready. I check every time. Is he flash and fresh? He is. Struck him out. That's 2 away, and the pitcher's coming up. And get a pinch hit, even though Reed's not fully warmed. He's only 1 away. He might be 2. He might be 2 already, so he should be 3 when he gets back. So we need a righty. We've got Jimmy Rollins. Oh, I know. One of my favourite players. Let's bring in Del Ennis. He's always done well in my projects. Turk Farrell, Del Ennis. Okay. The camera's getting on my nerves again. For those of you who watch me, I did change my setup, but it's still annoying me. I suppose it's better than it was. I'm operating with limited space here because we move in a while, and my wife has just brought me a cup of tea. Unfortunately, she started packing about 3 months ahead. 3, 4, 6. Is he eager? He's not eager. And that's another walk in a game with a history of walks. Gets an insurance run. It's now 5-3, and we're going to the chemistry chart. They can't use any more strategy cards, but the Braves can. And it's 24 on the chemistry. Are the batting team harmonic? No. So it's outfield drama. And that's 25. Is the centre fielder Iron Murphy? He's not. Running grab of a looping liner. F8. So really, they escaped with the minimum hurt that's possible in that inning. And hopefully Reed will now only be he's semi-ace, so he's not ace at all. So Reed closers coming on. Picture. And just in case, oh, sorry, forgot the shortstop. It does tell you who did it. Alan, Jimmy Rollins. Yeah, Reed had warmed up sufficiently. He's green. Who did us bring in? Rollins. There he is. It's his first appearance of the season, actually. With a lineup like this, it's hard to get enough at-bats. I will be using this set again, though, in future. So, and this pinch hit. So, okay, there we go. Just get my lineups correct here. Okay, so they need 2 runs. They've got Marcus Giles. He's a righty. Going to bring on Freddie Freeman. Also his first appearance of the season. And I've got to round my corners. Shows me whether a player's been in or not. Has played in the season. Let me just save this. Marcus Giles. Pinch hit. Freddie Freeman. Okay, we're down to the wire now for the Braves, trailing 5-3. 5-6-6. Is he wild? No. Is he a good eye? No. Struck him out. Okay, and that would bring up Billy Wagner. But obviously, we're going to pinch hit again. Let's see who we've got. Lefty. We've got Ralph Garr. We've got Darrell Evans. Going to pinch hit with Darrell Evans here. Okay, down to the last 2 outs now. 3-4-4. Is he a prospect pitcher? No. Is he patient? He's semi-patient, doesn't get the dot, pops it up to Juan Samuel. P4. Okay, Lonnie Smith. Got 1 hit today and 1 walk. Can he keep the hopes alive of the Braves? 3-3-4. Is he ace or star? He's not ace. He's not star. Is he a sad sack? No, it's a single, but an eager batter grounds out. He doesn't ground out, it's a single. Just in case, best get someone up for Reed. You never know in these things. Get Garber up. And get Constancy and get Garber. Okay, because we could be going to extras, but they're down to the last out. Man on first, the tying run at the plate. Okay. 3-6-6. Is he a pinch hitter? No. Fly out to centre field. And that will do it. That will do it. Carlton gets the win. Maddox the loss, and Ron Reed the save. I'm going to export that to PDF. I export it to Excel because I keep my own stats. And we'll have a look at the score sheet. So there you go. 3 hits, 3 runs, 8 hits and 1 error for the Braves. 5 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for the Phillies, and the Phillies close in a little bit on the Braves. Now when I go back, I'll need to. I didn't put the Ronald. Oh, he is there. He did double. So the program made an error. So I wasn't going crazy. I did bring the Acuna in. Okay, I'll report that bug. It only happens with all-time greats teams, but I must be aware of it. It didn't bring him in. It still brought up Carlton pitching. It was no problem I took him out, but because I keep record on the table anyway, but it's worth me noting. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. And if you've got any questions, just let me know. But please don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom. Trying my best to bring you everything good in baseball. Got a lot of videos coming up showcasing Boardgame Assistant. I hope you like it, and we've got a lot more features to be added in the future. Sorry you had to look at my, for those Braves fans, my Braves meeple just experimenting, but hey, the way the Braves played last night at Wrigley and the night before, well, maybe this meeple might have done better. Who am I to say? Take care from Cyprus. See you soon.